What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the wild west of timepiece online shopping. AliExpress, to be exact. I'm sure you know it. I'm sure you've scrolled it, and I'm sure you've probably thought, is this too good to be true when looking at items on their site? Well, all of that is probably true. To be honest with you, it's probably all pretty accurate, but I did take the plunge today so you don't have to. Say hello to the Pagani Design 2024 Men's Quartz Chronograph Timepiece. And let me just say this from the jump. Let me just go ahead and start with this. I'm not going to compare this to anything. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to compare it to any brand of watch. What I will do is take a closer look though, so we can see if this watch is at all luxury or if it's just lunacy. And we're gonna start this little adventure with a close-up look at this watch real quick. Okay, so first impressions. It's shiny, really shiny actually. It also has a particular look to it that I think does grab attention. The dial has a lot going on there, you know, subdials, tachometer markings, and you know, the sapphire, sapphire might be a bit generous. Okay, so sapphire, it's clear, it's reflective, it's glass-like. Glass-like. So, you know, there's that. Now let's talk build quality though. For the price point, it feels pretty solid. It feels solid enough for the price point. The bracelet that's on here too, well, you know, it's metal, it's shiny, it's bracelet-like. It's got a snap here that snaps into place nicely. It clicks into place. I mean, what more could you ask for at this price? And I keep mentioning this price. I keep saying this price, because I think that's important, okay? This watch right here, this one costs $56.94. So realistically, why would I expect $56.95 worth of quality out of a watch that only costs $56.94 or any other amount? You know, fill in that amount above that original amount, put in there whatever you want. I'm just not looking to see if this thing is the best in the world. I'm looking to see if it satisfies the bill that was paid. And I can tell you when looking at it that way that it does meet that expectation, okay? The timepiece has a nice amount of weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel hollow. It doesn't feel like it's made out of plastic. The dials, they all work. All of the dials work. It does keep the time, and it does look good if you don't care about things like branding or internal parts or things like that. You know, if you don't care about any of that, then you have a decent looking watch here, okay? Now, once again, let me make one thing very, very clear. I'm not claiming this watch is on par with Rolex or Seiko or fill in whatever watch brand you want into that slot. It's not. It's absolutely not. This is a fun, budget-friendly timepiece for people who want the look without the price tag. Okay, you can think of this as a really easy way to think about this is think of it as a conversation starter, but not something you're going to pass down to your kids. Okay, think about it that way. Very, very simple. And with all that being said, what is the verdict on this timepiece? I think it's exactly what you would expect based on what I just said. It's a good looking, functional, and surprisingly decent watch that won't break the bank. Okay, it will not break the bank. It actually exceeded my expectations, to be completely honest with you, because when I look at that website and I look at the price, I think I'm going to get a hollow, cheap plastic shell of a watch that doesn't actually work, that might have some look to it but won't have any functionality. That's honestly what I thought I was going to get in the mail. That's not exactly what I got here in my hand though. Okay, so obviously we're not talking about anything that's on the par of, you know, any brand, Seiko, Rolex, and definitely not Rolex, but any other even medium level brand. You're not even talking about something that's on the level of that. But I do have a basic entry level timepiece that does have a distinct cool look to it, an attractive look to it, a nice metal bracelet that is comfortable to wear, something that's got some decent weight to it that doesn't feel cheap and hollow and plastic like I keep saying, and it actually works. So in that regard, it exceeded my expectations. And if you want to check this out for yourself, if you're curious and just want to kind of scratch that AliExpress itch, this might be worth a shot for you. And if you want to check this out for yourself, a link and a discount code will be in the description down below. Make sure you check that out if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. That's all I got for today. I really hope you enjoyed this little adventure of ours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.